Those of you born under the sign of the Rooster, it's going to be a fantastic year with a lot of helpful people, great relationships, and the opportunity to make money. Now, the Rooster sits on the edge between intensity and illumination, where emotional depth meets spiritual awakening. Stay tuned to find out. Now, if you're born under the sign of the Rooster, 2026, going to be the year where you can shine brighter than ever. Because the year of the fire horse demands your flame to stay focused and not frantic. You have a couple of powerful positive stars lighting up your year this year. One of which is attraction, which you've always wanted. One brings deeper insight, and the other one brings renewal. Now, having said that, like every other animal signs, it also comes with its own set of challenges. So 2026 will also test you what you do with all that power. Now, because fire only becomes light when you learn how to use it, so 2026 is one of those years that you have to be very cautious of the new abilities and opportunities that are given to you. Now, you're walking into one of the most magnetic years in your life, with the Rooster sign in anywhere in your astrology chart. When I say anywhere, it means it could be a year, month, day, or hour of birth. To find out the full details about your astrology chart, go ahead and print your own chart following the code and or the link that you see on the screen, and you'll see what are the animal signs in your full astrology chart, okay? Now, this is one of those years that probably will test your emotional discipline, even though you're given all these opportunities, okay? You see, a year that has good elements means that you have to be proactive in using all these good elements. Suppose if it's a year with negative elements, then it's one of those years where you have to stay more cautious with the activities and decisions that you make, okay? But this is one of those years. The fire horse doesn't slow down for anyone, and it throws you into the spotlight and probably will ask you this question: can you stay centered while everyone else is watching? Okay, so 2026 is a year that you probably attract more attention, definitely a lot more opportunities and intensity that you've had in the last couple of years. But here's the thing, guys. Not everything that glitters deserves your energy. So you gotta learn to, stay focused. This year, the year of the fire horse, rewards those who knows when to shine and when to take a step back and when to speak and when to stay silent. Now, you don't need to chase validation, because the problem is a lot of people think, good opportunity to come, I need to prove myself. No. You are the vibration that people are chasing. So make sure you understand that. You gotta lead with warmth, act with focus. And remember, the fire horse can light the way or burn the wings. So how it ends depends entirely on you. Okay, let's go through the good stars for those born under the sign of the Rooster. Okay, the first one is one of the favorites of all Chinese astrologers. It's called the Heavenly Yi. Heavenly Yi is the most powerful benefactor star of all. It brings protection, guidance, and it's kind of like, when Chinese people say 乖人, means helpful people. It can rescue you when you need it the most. Hopefully you don't need rescuing, but if you need it, help arrives from unexpected places, like mentors, protectors, and even strangers. They kind of appear like the perfect timing. Okay, so all you need to do is stay mindful that these people are around. Now, here's the thing. 2026 teaches you to say yes to support, not beg for support. A lot of people are like, when will help come? When will help come? Help me, help me. That's victim mentality. If you have a victim mentality, you cannot activate the nobleman star. What you need to do is be available for grace. Strength doesn't mean doing everything alone. You got to be available for grace. When you stay open, miracles move faster. That's the key here, okay? So help is available if you are available for help to come, okay? Now, the other one is called the moon. This is one of, again, astrologers' favorite star. The moon not only illuminates your emotional intelligence, it also illuminates your financial foresight. It is the mastermind of money. It's subtle, it's not loud. It governs grace, empathy, and intuitive success, especially when it comes to money matters. So in 2026, most likely you will have a lot of ideas about starting your own business, starting a side gig. All these ideas are coming your way. Now, of course, not every one of them are favorable. It favors those who know how to express creatively. Okay, so find people who can help you express your ideas to the world. That's what you need to do when you have this positive star in your destiny chart. Now, the other one that a lot of people like is the red matchmaker. The red matchmaker is a relationship star. You know, love, partnerships, connection. That's what this star talks about. It can weave hearts and hands together, you know, whether romantic or professional. So the year of 2026, it's kind of like surrounds you with opportunities to bond, to collaborate, and also to heal past relationships. But connection without boundary, that breeds confusion. So choose depth over drama. You gotta let chemistry serve purpose, not distraction. So those are the three powerful positive stars that are in the palace or the sector of the rooster. So if you're born with rooster in your destiny chart, you have these stars. Now, let's look at the outer side of the spectrum. Like any other animal signs, there's always good and bad, right? So the not so pleasant ones are the piercing rope and the hook spirit and great assembly. Now, what these stars basically means is this, okay? The piercing rope kind of, make you feel tied to past responsibilities and or relatives who just drain you a lot, okay? Or maybe close friends. So these obligations, remember, they're not punishments, right? Don't feel like, these people are bringing you down. You treat them like pressure tests. Pressure test for your boundaries, okay? Now, so the solution isn't running away. The solution is negotiation, all right? Learn to say no beautifully. That way you'll be all right, okay? Don't get too stressed out about it, right? So the hook spirit, on the other hand, this stars pulls you into emotional loops. Because when you add this together with the relationship star, and if you are someone that is too overly emotional, get drained into emotional world and you feel things, you feel this, it's all about feeling. Here's the problem. It becomes obsessions, overthinking, and probably unhealthy attachment. So you gotta exercise some emotional intelligence here in 2026, okay? And when you find yourself repeating old patterns, stop and breathe, all right? Curiosity can break addiction. Awareness is your release key. Remember that. All right. Now, with the Great Assembly, this particular star talks about disorganization, that you are disorganized when it comes to your work. Although there are opportunities, but if you don't file them correctly, put them in the right categories and have the right team involved, this star warns of neglect. Not malice, just neglect that probably lead to some crisis. So you need to audit your routines and habits here, organize everything, simplify your systems, and keep your inner empire maintained. So what you need is discipline here, okay? So in order to manage and use all the positive stars that are in your chart, you need to know how to organize the good opportunities that come in. So if you don't, there'll be minor conflicts and disappointments that will arise in your connection to people and also the opportunities that you are experiencing, okay? So remember that. Now, of course, like every other animal sign, there's always opportunities to learn something about the year. We call that the spiritual aspects, okay? Spiritual is not religion, all right? Spiritual is your own experiences, your own growth, right? Your own inner wellness. It's not about religion, okay? There's two different things here. So the spiritual elements in this chart is called the fire energy and the mitigator. So what does this bring, right? So in the year of the fire horse, it ignites the fire deity, which is an energy form, ignites passion, courage, and spiritual renewal through friction. That's the thing, okay? So if you're feeling some friction, I'm not saying trouble and challenges, all right? Friction. It teaches you that fire isn't just destruction. It's about purification as well. So every frustration that you go through this year, think of it as burning away the illusion, refining you into clarity and authenticity. And with the mitigator, it's kind of like the mentor, the spiritual teacher. Allow the divine to speak when chaos peaks. And this energy will restore order and calling you back to purpose. So you got to calm yourself down, reconnect to your higher self, and remind yourself that power without morality destroys. But power guided by wisdom, it will evolve. Okay? That's what the spiritual aspect you will learn this year. So all this friction Don't take it negatively. All right? Now, again, I wish to stress that in a person's astrology chart, you actually have 4 columns like this. Your year of birth, month of birth, day of birth, and hour of birth. So the rooster animal sign can literally be in your year of birth, month of birth, day of birth, or hour of birth. Meaning, in this 8 billion plus people in the world, it cannot be just there 12 groups of people, right? So you have to take your month, day, and hour of birth into consideration to plot your entire astrology chart. Now, if you want to do that and find out a little bit more in detail or more precise aspect of your astrology for free, scan this code right now, go or click on the link or you see on your screen or at the comment section, and it will take you to a page where you can plot your chart, okay, and get more resources. Now, if you're born in the year of the rooster, that means the rooster sign appears in this year column, okay? The year represents your industry, your friends, your external influence. So it means that your social sphere will be expanding this year. You'll meet a lot of powerful allies, mentors, and romantic opportunities, which is good, obviously, for you. But you need to protect your privacy. Not every admirer deserves backstage access, okay? All right, the next is if the rooster is in a month pillars, that means you're born somewhere between September 6 to October 6, plus minus a day or two, all right? So you can expect career acceleration, fast pace, right? Lots of people offering opportunities, creative breakthroughs, recognition for your voice or ideas. So you want to express your vision clearly, and obviously the moon in this chart here enhances persuasion when paired that with integrity and intelligence, okay? But again, remember, only if you are proactive. Good stars in your chart does not make you a good year. You have to be proactive in pursuing a great year. You got to use that in a positive way, okay? That's your choice. Astrology just doesn't dictate your future. You dictate your future. It just offers the energies, and if you use it, you become good. You don't use it, then it's still going to be as bad as those years before, all right? Now, if the rooster appears in the day, that means you're born on the day of the rooster, your relationships shift toward authenticity this year. Because there's great matchmaker. It brings connection, and it brings deeper meaning and relationships. So the only thing you need to watch out for is you don't want to be emotionally dependent. You got to keep love honest, and communication must be clean, okay? Now, with the roosters in the hour pillar, meaning you're born between 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. That means you will be born would have been born in the rooster hour. So this pillar represents your ideas, ambitions, your dreams, your kids, your investment. This is also your philosophical and spiritual awakening zone. And with the rooster there, especially when it brings the fire deity and mitigator stars, it will push you to mentor others and create work that enlightens and uplifts other people. So you have to answer that call, okay? When other people seek you to give advice, do it, okay? Don't just succeed. Teach what success means to other people. That way, you will make your own success and legacy last, all right? Now, your rooster can also be in the luck cycle, meaning even though you're not born the year, month, day, or hour of rooster, it can be that you're going through a rooster luck. So obviously, to know this, you got to plot your chart to find out. Plot your destiny chart, scan the code, go to the link, you get the chart, okay? Now, if you're going through the rooster luck pillar, that means you could be meeting someone who has a lot of business ideas. You could be meeting someone that have a lot of wisdom that you could learn from. It means meeting the right teacher. But whether or not you get to become a mentee from this mentor, that depends on your sincerity. That's how you see this when you have a rooster luck cycle, okay? All right, so make sure that you download the entire chart, your destiny chart, so you can see the interaction of the rooster with the other 11 animal signs in the year of the fire horse, and of course to download all the additional free resources that we have for you. And remember, 2026 doesn't just make you attractive, it makes you awake. Passion, purpose, and wisdom now burn in the same flame in your favor. On behalf of Team Joey Up and myself, stay radiant, stay real, and let your light teach others how to see. Here's wishing you a prosperous, happy Chinese New Year.